Hey everybody, this is Greg Gossett from Gossett Trading and Mentoring Live, and today is Thursday, December 23rd, 2021. We are in the final hour of the trading day. The final hour of the trading day is my favorite time to make the majority of my buying and selling decisions for my swing trades because I believe the end of day levels are the most accurate. During the day, you have the day traders and the algorithms. They are the ones that are in control of the market. I consider it mainly noise. At the end of the day, the large financial institutions come in, flex their muscles. They take control away from the day traders and the algorithms, the control of the price away from the day traders and the algorithms. And they have the most money. They're dealing with the most money. They have they have the best information, very smart people, best technology, and I consider the closing price to be the most valid price. And that is why I make my buying and selling decisions based upon the closing price of the day or right before. So thank you for coming today. I appreciate you being here. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good trading day. Today is going to be the last day of this week. Tomorrow the market is closed, and so we'll be taking time off. I am going to be gone next week, the entire week, but I will mention that at the end. But just wanted to let you know. So today is our last podcast for about a week or so. I'll be back to work on the 3rd of January. So anyway, just want to let you know that, and I will remind you also before we close up for today. But currently the Dow Jones up big again, up 273 points, up 0.77%. The NASDAQ also up big, up 144.70, up 0.93%, and the S&P is up 37 points, up 0.8%. So the NASDAQ leading the way again as usual. So here is the plan for today, everyone. First of all, we are going to run the U.S. legal disclaimer. Secondly, we're going to come back, take a look at my current positions, talk about when I bought them, why I bought them, and how I am going to manage them going forward. I did have some day trades today as well. I'll be sharing those with you. After that, we're going to go over to the board and we're going to take a look at my students' current positions, talk about when they bought them, why they bought them, and how they are going to manage them going forward. After that, we're going to switch gears a little bit. We're going to talk about trader psychology. As you know, it's my favorite subject. It's the most important subject in trading. It's the most important skill you can ever develop. I promise you, everyone struggles with it. And so I want to talk a little bit about creating a plan and following your plan and the emotions that are involved. So hopefully that will be helpful for you. After that, I have gone down through my watch list. I have gone down through the results of Kamal Scanner. I have 3 requirements before I look to enter any trade. The first, I need a confluence or a combination of indicators lining up on multiple time frames. Second, I need a good risk to reward ratio, at least 2 to 1 based upon strong support below me and likely resistance above me. And then lastly, I need a complete trading plan regardless of the market I'm trading, regardless of the approach that I'm using. And for me, it includes the following. 1, position size based upon the market's current volatility. 2, know what my maximum allowed dollar loss is. Number 3, know where my emergency stop is. Number 4, know where my end of day stop is. Number 5, know where my intraday profit targets are. Number 6, know where significant overhead resistance levels are. And number 7, having a good trailing stop methodology in place. All right, so I will go through the end of day candidates. I'll take a look. I'll try to narrow down to the very, very best one. And if I find something, I will purchase it right before the close of the market. After the market closes, if anyone has any questions for me, please let me know. I'm happy to answer them. If you need clarification on anything, please let me know. I'm happy to clarify. If there are any stock symbols that you would like me to look at today prior to the close, just go ahead, put them in the live stream, maybe put an emoji by it so I know it's time sensitive, and I will do my best to get to it before the close of the market. And then lastly, if my students have any new entries or exits for me today that they would like me to update on the board, if you could please just wait till the close of the market before telling me about them. That way I'm done teaching, I'm done trading, pressure's off, and we'll spend as much time as we need to get them all taken care of. All right, so that is the plan for today. Hang tight. I'm going to run the U.S. legal disclaimer, and I'll be back in 40 seconds. Thank you. This video or live broadcast, like all instructional materials produced by Gossett Trading and Mentoring LLC, is created and published for informational and educational purposes only. Please carefully read and/or listen to the U.S. government required disclaimer before watching this video or live stream broadcast. The video link and disclaimer text are located in the description section of this video or live broadcast, here and here. Thank you so much. Okie doke, that takes care of that. How's everybody doing today? Having a good day? Looks like on the board, everyone's looking pretty good. Let's take a look and see who's here. Tracy Hall is here. Half of the dynamic duo. Nice to see you, Tracy. Hello, everyone. It's a blustery day here in Utah. It is nice to see you, Tracy. Hope you and Paxton are doing well. Appreciate everything that you do for the channel. Mike is here. Hello, Mike. Hello, Greg and all. Nice to see you, Mike. Hope you and the family are doing well. There's the other half of the dynamic duo, Paxton Hall. Hello, Greg and everyone. Good to see you, Packy. Benny Peters is here. Hello, all. Nice to see you, Benny. Hope you are having a wonderful day, my friend. Appreciate you being here. Sammy is also here. Hi, Greg and everyone. Nice to see you, Sammy. There's my buddy Leva. Nice to see you, Mike. He says, hello, everyone, and thank you for everything that you do for this channel. Ava, hi, everyone. Good to see you. Appreciate your friendship, Ava. Appreciate everything that you do for this channel. There's my friend Karen, Wiener Dog Trading. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you, Karen. Looking forward to our lesson tonight. Steve Burns, good to see you, Steve. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Appreciate you being here. Everything that you do for this channel, I appreciate it. You know, everyone else does as well. Steve says, my current crypto position performances, Matic up 25.35%. That is unbelievable. Congratulations. ADA, which I think you bought yesterday, up 7.41%. Congratulations, Steve. And SOL up 5.8%. Congratulations on that. I remember those signals, and I'm glad those are working out for you. Frank says, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to Greg and all. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate that, buddy. Good to see you. And as always, thank you for being here, Frank. I appreciate it. So again, I'll repeat it a couple times, but next week, today is the last day you're going to hear from me for a while. Tomorrow the market's closed, and then Monday through Friday of next week, I will be taking off the rest of the year and taking a little bit of a break from the podcast. So we'll meet you back here January 3rd, which is a Monday, and we'll start the year all over. Okay, let's get started here. Let's take a look at current positions. Here we go. Leva and I did buy Adobe yesterday with the close back over the 250-day moving average. Bought it at 563.33. It's 570.01. It's up 1.0% today on the day and also on the trade. Pretty good right out of the gates. ASAN, Karen and I did buy ASAN with the close under, close back over the 200, under the 30 RSI, over the 30 RSI. We bought here at 74.07. It's 77.45. It's down 2.9% on the day, but on the trade, it's still up 4.59%, which is pretty nice. Gold. All right. Ava, Frank, Leva, and myself. Ava expressed this trade in UGL, which is double leveraged. But the rest of us bought with the 520 crossover and the close under, close over the 200-day moving average, bought at 168.54. It's 169.01. It's up 0.25% today, and that is the same on the trade. Lulu, Jonathan, Leva, Ava, Karen, and I did buy Lululemon with an under 200, over 200, under the 30, over the 30, under the negative third, over the negative third. Bought that back on the 21st. Bought that at 384.15. It's 392.13. It's up 0.86% on the day. And on the trade, it's up 1.95%. So thank you, Lululemon. SPY, of course, I do buy the SPY every day at the close. I hold it overnight. I take the overnight risk. I sell it first thing the next morning. I do that every day. I've done that for the last 3 years. I did buy SPY yesterday at the close at 467.69. Sold it for a profit this morning at the open, 468.70. So bought at 467.69, sold at 468.70. I will be buying this again today, and of course selling it Monday morning. All right, XLE, Leva, Mike, Karen, and I did buy XLE with this nice intraday rejection of the 200-day moving average back on the 20th. Bought that here at 52.95. Has moved up beautifully. It's up 0.51% today, and on the trade, it's up 3.97%. Did hit one profit target here today at 55.65. Also got to my 1.5 ATR trailing stop level, which means that now if I get a close below the previous day's low, I'll get out of lock in half profits. But really nice trade so far. And then lastly, we have DIA, Ava, Karen, Steve. Okay, Steve bought this yesterday. Okay, so Ava, Karen, and I did buy this with an intraday rejection of the 200-day moving average at 345.80. Moved up nicely, moved to 1.5 ATR trailing stop level. Then we had a close below the previous day's low. Sold half here at about 356.78, locked in profits. Came back down, bounced right at the 200. This would have been another legitimate signal here, but I was already in the trade. Up beautifully, one profit target here at 359.85. This particular trade up 0.77% on the day, and on the trade up 3.97%. All right, let's take a look at the Qs on intraday. So I did short the Qs here with this lower high V1 MACD, tons of double tops, triple tops, bearish divergences. That was my signal. I shorted at 397.82. Then the next bar took me out for a loss at 397.88. So I lost 6 cents. Looks like I kind of had the right idea, but was just a touch early. So that one was a losing trade. Apple, same type of similar trade, but this one worked out. I did short Apple with a lower high V1. I shorted at 176.17. I covered half at 175.98. Covered half, another half of a half, 175.83. And then the last quarter went back up to break even where I just got out even. So the profitable parts, 176.17 for the short, covered half at 175.98. Covered half at 175.83, and then the remaining amount at break even. Oh, it just dawned on me. Okay, Steve did buy DIA yesterday at 357.04. Of course, it's I had that right? 357.04. It's 360.26. So he bought that with the 1030 EMA crossover. So anyway, everyone's up on this trade, which is the most important. All right. And then lastly, VIX. Had a nice little trade on VIX. What's interesting about VIX is that we have a triple bottom here. Here's the bottom, here's the bottom, here's the bottom. MACD was positive, double bottom, bullish divergence. we had this big up bar here, signifying to me that something was changing. I didn't chase it. I wait till it came back to halfway of the big up bar. I did grab it at $20 even, moved up. I sold a portion at 20.07. Sold another portion at 2013, and then we had a close below the previous day's low at 20.09. So I got in at 20, out at 20.07, out at 20.09, and out at 2013. All right, so that takes care of VIX. All right. All right, let's head over to your trades, take a look, see how they're doing. Steve Byrne, beautiful trade on Advanced Micro Devices yesterday with the 1030 EMA crossover. Bought this at 143.48. It's 146.86. It's up a healthy 2.05% on the day and also the same on the trade. So congratulations, Steve. FCX, so proud of Karen with the 520 crossover and the trigger of the fractal. Bought here at 39.20. It's 41.14. It's up 2.44% just today. Oh, no, sorry. And up 4.76% on the trade. So congratulations to Karen. BIIB, Steve Burns bought BIB based upon the BIIB with the 530 EMA crossover. He bought it at 83.35. It's 84.69. It's up 1.64% on the day and the same on the trade. So congratulations there, Steve. UGL, another trade from Steve based upon the gold 520 cross, and also Karen in this trade. They bought at 58.23. It is 58.50. It's up 0.38% today on the day and also on the trade. Frank, really nice trade here from Frank at 279 back on the 15th. It's 299. It's down 3.24%. This one moves a lot today, but Frank, the most important part, is up 6.69% on the trade, and that's pretty sweet. CRM, Dynamic Duo, did buy CRM back on the 21st at 252.70. It's 253.55. It's up 0.3% today and just about the same on the trade. BRKB, Ava, beautiful entry. Intraday rejection of the 200-day moving average at 277.50 on BRKB. It is up 0.23% today, and AVA is up a whopping 6.04%. Way to go, AVA. ARKK, we have Steve and Karen buying ARKK here at 95.67 with an under 30, over 30. It looks like a higher low V1 as well. Up 0.77% on the day and up 3.25% on the trade. Congrats. Really, really nice. Oh, FCX we already did. Okay. AVTR, we have Dynamic Duo 520 crossover. Bought here at 39.77. It's 41.33. It's up 0.56% today on the day, and on the trade up 3.82%. Very, very nice, Dynamic Duo. Proud of you two. Cube, we have Lava buying Cube with a higher low V2 at 54.91. It's 55.78. It is down 1.17% today on the day, and on the trade up 1.56%. So way to go, Lava. AGQ, we have Ava Karen Lava buying AGQ back here at 32.59. It's 33.57. It's up 0.69% on the day, and on the trade up 2.95%, almost 3%. So very nice there. FRS, Dynamic Duo, did buy FRS back on the 20th at 16.51. It is 17.12. It's up 0.18% on the day and on the trade up 3.21%. So very, very nice. DDM, we have Steve Burns buying DDM with the 1030 crossover here at 76.44. It's 78.66. It's up 1.43% on the day and up 2.91% on the trade. So very nice there. We have KL. Dynamic Duo did by KL with the 520 crossover, rejection of the 200-day moving average at 41.09. It's 40.95. This one is slightly down on the day and also slightly down on the trade. AMEH, we have Ava and Karen buying a under 30, over 30, rejection of the negative third ATR channel and a V1 and a rejection of the 200 at 69 even. It's 71.50. It's up 0.25% today, and on the trade up 4%. What do you think about that? Twitter, we have Twitter, Ava, Karen. I think those are weekly trades, but Leva bought at 43.14. Yes, with this V2 here, bought 43.14. It's up. It's 44.24. It's up 0.25% today, and on the trade up 2.31%. This one's also on my watch list today. GFL, Dynamic Duo, just nailed this one. Intraday rejection of the 200-day moving average at 35.36. It's 38.17. It's up 2% on the day, and it's up 7.55% on the trade. Way to go, Dynamic Duo. And then last but not least, SPXL, Steve Burns took SPXL here with the 520 crossover at 136.14. It's 140.52. It's up 2.46% on the day, and on the trade up 3.29%. So everything really going up. Great trades, everyone. Proud of everyone. Oh my gosh, weekly trades. Can somebody look at some weekly trades? I did not know. I thought the market was open yesterday or tomorrow. I did not even look at trades on weekly trades, Tracy. If somebody might look at some weekly trades, I would appreciate it. Point those out if you have time. I can't really do it here right now. I totally forgot. I thought the market was open tomorrow, and that's what messed me up. Shucks. Dang it. Been making mistakes lately. I guess that means I need a little vacation, right? All right. If we have enough time, we'll whip down through the watch list. Tracy Hall says, review the ones we have. Oh, good idea. All right, here we go. Here's the weekly trades at the moment. Ava, Jonathan, and I did buy Merck with the rejection of the 200-day moving average, bought it at 72.41. It's 75.94. It's up 0.33% on the day, and on the trade, it is up 4.75%. So pretty healthy there. Has not reached my 1.5 ATR trailing stop level. So there's nothing to do. Did hit a couple profit targets last week, but yeah, this trade's been nice. Twitter. I did buy Twitter here at 42.06. It's currently 44.23. No profit targets this week, but on the trade so far, this particular trade is up 5.54%. And then Goldman Sachs, I better put FCX up here too, because I know Paxton and Tracy have that. Goldman Sachs, I have been short Goldman Sachs all the way back here since 11.05. I shorted at 407.18, double top, bearish divergence, false breakout to the upside, V1 to the downside, all sorts of bearish stuff. Came down. Of course, I take profits on the way down. Did hit one profit target earlier down here at 372.41. This is a false breakout to the downside and a V1. This actually looks really good for a long trade. Right here, as a matter of fact, in return to value, sideways motion, false breakout to the downside, and a V1. Yeah, that looks good. I already got out half here. I got out half here because we rejected the 50 RSI to the downside. So this is a really great trade to the upside, everyone. I'm going to stick short with this because that's where I got into this trade. But this is just happenstance. This is a return to value, sideways motion, false breakout to the downside, V1. This is a pretty decent long trade on the weekly. So this one is up 0.91% today, but on this week, but on the trade, I'm up 5.74%. And then let's look at FCX. FCX, we have Dynamic Duo bought FCX at 37.60. It's 40.94. It's up 7.74% this week and up 8.06% on the trade. Way to go, Dynamic Duo. So yeah, those are all of the weekly trades. And again, just looking at this, this is a great setup. Return to value, sideways motion, false breakout to the downside, V1. I'm short, but I'm in the money short. But as far as if you're looking for a weekly trade, this looks pretty good. All right, XM has a V2. Oh, XM on the weekly. All right. Yeah, it does, but I don't like it down here. I would rather like that in the value zone or next to the negative third ATR channel. Yes, it does definitely have a V2, but I think you're going to find resistance of the 10 EMA and the negative 1 ATR channel above. So me personally, I would not take that trade. Jonathan is here. Evening all. Good to see you, Mr. Jonathan. Hope you and the family are all doing well in Ireland this evening. So what do we have? 128. Okay, well, Steve, you know I usually do Steve on the end of the week, but I thought tomorrow was the end of the week, so I apologize, Steve. I always like to get Steve in at the end of the week, but I didn't know the market was closed tomorrow, so apologize about that, Steve. So before we start looking at our end of day trades, you know, I have my favorite Facebook, I have my favorite Twitter channels out there that I like to follow that have great information. And one of my very favorites here is Money Trade Edge. Better thinking, better trading. I love his posts. They're short, they're concise, they carry a lot of good information. And let's see what he has to say today. But please follow him, Money Trade Edge, better thinking, better trading. I believe it's a him. I'm not sure if it's a lady. Please follow her. So let's take a look. Trading is a long journey. Step by step, day by day, until you succeed. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And, you know, this is such an important concept, everybody. You've heard me say a million times, every trade is just one of the next 1,000 trades. Win, lose, draw, it doesn't really matter. If you have an edge, that edge will play itself out. It's just like in Las Vegas. The casinos have the edge in their games. They don't win every hand. They go on losing streaks as well, I promise you. But it's very similar to trading. But they have the edge, and the edge will play out for them in the long run. And if you have an edge in your trading, it will play out as well. But you can't force things. You can't try to, if you lost money, try to make it all back. It never works. You know that. I've mentioned it a million times. Just get your mindset that this is a long journey. You're going to have ups, you're going to have downs, but over time you can make a lot of money. You can't make a lot of money quickly, but over time you can make a lot of money. So trading is a long journey. Try to wrap your head around that. It's just a long journey, and it's not something that you have to make by tomorrow or next week. Just follow the rules, follow the process step by step. That's what we're talking about here as far as following the rules, following the process day by day. Every day, show up to work, do your best, follow your process until you succeed. It is a marathon, not a sprint, or as I like to say, every trade is just one of the next 1,000 trades. So thank you so much, Money Trade Edge. Hope you have a good holiday. Thank you as always for your great posts. They're helpful for me, and I believe they are helpful for everyone else as well. So thank you so much. All right, let me take care of a little business here on my end. Take care of that and take care of that. All right, that's good. Let me just write this down. Give me a second. All right, I should be able to do that math, but I don't. Okay. All right, so that takes care of all that nonsense. Okie doke. Oh, I forgot the poem. What is going on with me? Okay. That would be sacrilegious. Sorry, Frank. I didn't see it. Our work is put away, not a chart in sight. The fire crackles and the stars shine bright. A peace comes upon us in the still of the night. It's Christmas Eve and everything feels right. Isn't that beautiful? Well, that will be tomorrow night. And that is a beautiful poem, Frank, and it will be nice to have a little break from trading. Let's read it again. Our work is put away, not a chart in sight. The fire crackles and the stars shine bright. A peace comes upon us in the still of the night. It's Christmas Eve and everything feels right. That is just lovely, Frank. Unbelievable. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything that you do for this channel. I really look forward to your poems every day, and I know everyone else does as well. Tracy says, I think Greg is excited for Santa to come and can't focus. No, it's not that. It is not that, Trace, but that will be fun as well. But that is not what's going on. Okay, what is this? XM. Oh, Quantrex. Okay. What a great poem. What a great poem. All right, let's take a look at current positions again real quick before we get to new stuff. Lava, of course, and I did buy the under over 250 on Adobe. It's up 1.13% today. Good trade. Nothing I have to do or change. ASAN, Karen and I, down on the day, but still nicely up on the trade and holding the 200-day moving average. Gold, 520 crossover, close under, close over the 200, up on the day, up on the trade. Nothing I have to do there. Lululemon, Jonathan Lovett, Ava, Karen, and I, we bought that a couple days ago with the under 30, over 30, under the negative third, over the negative third, under the 200, over the 200. It's up 0.56% today and more on the trade. That one does not look like I'm going to have to be doing anything. SPY, off of its highs here, I will be buying the SPY at the close, holding it over the long weekend, selling it Monday morning. XLE, under 200, over 200, under 30, over 30. Great trade. Hit one profit target. I am in trailing stop mode now, which I like. So no change here. And then DIA doing really well. Nothing I have to worry about here. So it doesn't really look like there's any end of day trades that I have to adjust or take action on at the end of the day. So that's a good thing, right? Jonathan says, lovely, sweet poem. Yes, it is. Bitcoin having a big day today, as Steve mentioned here on the chart, on this particular chart, under 200, over 200. That's the signal if you're trading the CME chart. I traded a different chart that was over the 200 earlier, so had a good day on Bitcoin today as well. I'm grateful for that. Facebook. All right, Facebook does have a close under, close back over the 200-day moving average. It comes from a higher low. This was a lower low, close below, close back above, then we close back below. Facebook is definitely a potential. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly in the value zone, held the 50 SMA, holding the 50 RSI. So Facebook is completely legitimate today. $136. Okay. I think I have time. Hold tight real quick, everybody. I have to take care of something usually right about now, unfortunately. So give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Okie doke. Thanks for holding, everyone. All right, so yes, Facebook does look good and legitimate here today. I like the good risk to reward ratio. The Qs, they do have a 520 crossover today. This is a little too much of a strong up move in order for me to take the crossovers. This is a legitimate trade for sure, but I will not be taking this with the 520 crossover because I wanted more sideways motion. Shopify yesterday had a close under, close over the 200, would have worked out really well. Up 3.46% today. We're at 49.27 RSI. Don't think I will be taking Shopify. It seems a little chasey to me at this point. UNG, double bottom bullish divergence, looking for the trigger. The trigger would have been an under 30, over 30 on natural gas. Had a great trade on natural gas earlier on a monthly. It was a monster trade, but boy, has it given it all back. I mean, look at that. I remember we bought this right here and rode that baby all the way up. But on the daily chart, don't really see anything here on UNG. Did not reject the 70. All right, Ollie, nice under 30, over 30. Let's double check this. Yep, under 30, over 30. We were winding up here, meaning we had sideways motion. Under 30, over 30, bullish engulfing bar. Finally, looks like it's going to close over the 5 EMA. Take a look at the weekly, holding the negative third ATR channel. So I do like Ollie, although I haven't checked. Let's see what Ollie's spread is, if it's significant. 5 cents. It's a little. Hood, kind of a way to play cryptos. Under 30, over 30. We had a lot of sideways motion. It's a bullish engulfing bar. Let's take a look at the weekly. Underneath the third ATR channel. I mean, it's decent. I really can't poke any holes in it. U, which is Unity software, does have a nice higher low V1 in the value zone. We closed below the value zone. We came into the value zone. Today we washed out yesterday's low and closing above yesterday's close, very close to a MACD crossover. On the weekly here, also formed a V2 on the weekly. This one looks pretty good. Twitter has a nice higher low V1 in the value zone. MACD is green. It's a pretty good setup. Good risk to reward ratio. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly's holding the 100. I'm not going to take this because I already have it on the weekly, But if you don't have Twitter, this is a fairly decent looking higher low V1 with MACD being positive. Stitch Fix, look at this guy, up 7.44% today. Higher low V1 in the value zone. Did it go under 30, over 30? Let's check. Yes, under 30, over 30. MACD is positive. We have the negative third ATR channel as resistance above us. I don't really love that, so I think I'm going to let that one go. And then, oh, that was Twitter, sorry. And then AMC, looks like the higher low V1 has untriggered. Let's see, the close was 28.68 or 28.65, so right now it is not over yesterday's close. So I'm gonna narrow this down here to Facebook. Of course, Facebook has the 520 crossover going. It has a close under, close over the 200-day moving average. On the weekly, it's holding the 50 RSI. So yeah, Facebook looks pretty good. Ollie. Yeah, this one's good too. Not a ton of volume, but I do like how it's holding the negative third ATR channel there for sure. Hood looks pretty good. Definitely looks pretty good with an under 30, over 30. It was a higher low under 30, over 30. Bullish engulfing bar over the 5 EMA. I kind of like it. I don't like the weekly so much though because it's underneath the negative third ATR channel. And then Unity, higher low V1 here, does look pretty good. 1.18 million shares traded, and we have this big bar over here, but it is a nice V2 on the weekly. I think I'm going to get rid of Robinhood because of the weekly. Unity software does look good. All right. Let's narrow this down to Facebook, OLLI, and U. All right. And I will put these up over here. Facebook. Ollie. And you. I think I like Facebook the best, to be honest with you. All right, so almost every PNR. PNR looks pretty good. I don't like the volume though. Steve is long Bitcoin at 51,533. Steve is also long Ethereum 41,6360. Steve is long the Qs 397.88 after the 520 and the 1030 EMA crossover. Frank said, who would have thought money would ever want to jump out of a safe and into the crypt? Oh, there you go. Steve is long Sand, which is another crypto at 604. Steve, Unity Software is a big metaverse stock play on you. Steve says, one of my Boston Terriers' name is Ollie, and he looks around every time you say Ollie. Hey, Ollie. Frank says, LOL, Steve, my dog is also named Ollie. Steve Burns said, that's great. What breed? Evan says, I have a cat named Oliver who's sometimes called Ollie. Hey, there we go. Who knew that Ollie was going to be so much fun today? All right, well, we have Facebook holding the 50, V1 on the daily. Yeah, I think that all looks pretty good. Should we take Ollie in, let's see, up 3.71%, and then you. I think actually I'm going to go with you. I think that's going to be my trade on the day. I do like the high. I like higher lows so much. All right. Johnson wants to look at PTON. Looks good. False breakout to the downside. V1. Let's check the 30 RSI. Did not quite reject the 30 RSI, but it is a false breakout to the downside from over here, and it's a nice V1 in the value zone while MACD is positive. If we look at the weekly's holding the negative fourth ATR channel. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Steve says this is a fuzzy one, Frank. Steve says, end of day reminder. He's long the Qs at 397.88. Okay, Merry Christmas to all, and have a good long weekend. And Greg, vacation, well deserved. Thank you very much, Steve. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great holiday. Hope everyone has a great holiday as well. All right, we have about 10 minutes to go here. I'm actually going to buy Unity today. That's going to be my pick. I'm just going to wait till the end here. And Steve already bought, let's see where are the Qs right now. 398.21. And Steve bought 397.88. So already in the money. Very, very nice. So yeah, I am going to buy Unity here with this. There was a V1 to the downside also, and then a V1 to the back to the upside. Bar went green. I like the higher lows. If it was MACD was green, I'd like it even better, but the weekly looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and buy Unity here right before the close. So the Dow is up 300 points. The Nasdaq's up 172, everybody. Holy hamburgers. Lululemon making a high on the day. SPY making a high on the day. So I will be buying SPY, overnight SPY trade, and I will be buying Unity software at the close or right before the close. Look at this monster. Boy, this would have been the trade, everybody. False breakout to the downside, V1 on the 5-minute, and look how that has just rocketed up. My gosh, that is an excellent, excellent setup right here intraday. Return to value, made a lower high, washed out the low, came back up, triggered the V1, and that one already worth 60 cents or so, or 40 cents, excuse me. All right, so I'm glad I've waited a second here on Unity. All right, we have 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go. Looks like VIX is catching a bid here. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Wow, really taking off. Boy, I'm glad I waited on Unity. Let's see, what's the close here? 144.89. That might be in jeopardy. 144.89. Okay, it's holding. 144.89. We're right at 144.89. If it does not trigger, I will not buy this, and I probably just won't buy anything. Close. Am I looking at this right? 144.89. Oh, 145.96. Duh. All right. Yeah, so I will be buying that. All right, I'll go ahead and buy it. And that's that. All right, 3 minutes to go. And I did buy Unity software, symbol U with this high or low V1 in the value zone. XLE making a low on the day. Looks like there's a little bit of sell-off here at the end. Unity has a nice ring to it as a year-end buy. I agree, Frank. David says, Greg and Group, Merry Christmas from Colombia. Thank you for everything. Hey, good to see you, David. Hope you're having a great time in Colombia. I actually have a buddy of mine that's probably going to be heading down there as well. What part of Colombia are you in, David? All right, so we have about a minute to go. All right, everybody, that is it. So let's take a look, see what I bought today. I bought overnight SPY trade at 470.60. I bought Unity software at 145.89. Whoa. All right, so overnight SPY trade bought at 470.60. Wait, is that right? 470. Oh, yeah, okay. 470.60. All right. That's much better. And then Unity software I bought at 145.89. Huh? 145.89. Okay. There we go. Okay, so listen, if any of my students have any new entries or exits for me today that they would like me to update on the board, just go ahead, put them in now, and I'll get to them just a minute. We'll spend as much time as we need to get them all taken care of correctly and properly without any nonsense, right, Kamal? But before we do, just want to remind everybody that I do teach private one-on-one lessons in the evening time via Skype. I love to teach. I'm a great teacher. Based upon the results of my students, and I teach a really great course. I teach you all 5 of the different trading approaches that I use and I have used for the last 25 years. I teach you step by step. It's very important that my students succeed. You know, we're coming up into a new year. Maybe it's a skill that you want to learn and really learn step by step the correct way, correct trading principles. Maybe the beginning of the year would be the time for you to start. The course is 15 hours long, one-on-one, just you and I. 5 sessions. Each session is 3 hours. And you're going to learn a lot. You're going to be a better trader, I promise you. The course costs $1,750, but I promise you it's worth every penny. And you're going to learn a skill that you can use for the rest of your life. Remember, it's not about making a lot of money right at once. It's about learning a skill and using it for the long term, like I talked about in trader psychology. But if you are interested in doing this with me, I know you're going to be happy that you did. Just send me an email. The email is in the link of the description below of this YouTube video. Just send me an email. Say, Greg, potentially interested in taking your course. I'll say, that's fantastic. Let's set up a Skype call, get to know each other. It's not a sales call. I promise you that. I just want to learn more about you and your trading, your challenges, your goals in trading. It's a good time for you to ask me any specific questions about the course. And when we're done with the call, think about it as long as you want. It's on you. If you decide you want to do it, email me back. I won't contact you. And if you're ready one day, you say, today's the day, email me. We'll get it set up and away we'll go. Number 2, I have a great online video course available at udemy.com. It's called the Deep Dip Buy Stock Trading Strategy. Maybe over the Christmas weekend, if you have some time, it would be a great course, especially for beginners to watch, internalize, learn from. It's going to teach you a lot of great trading principles step by step. It'll show you exactly what to do. And I've had so many good reviews. I've had so much good feedback on this course. And the best thing is it only costs $12 or $15 on udemy.com. So for 12 or 15 bucks, what do you get? Not a lot. No, you get a ton. You get nine and a half hours of video. You get 26 videos total. You get 15 study guides. And it's a wonderful course. The link is in this YouTube description to the Udemy course. And then lastly, if you like today's podcast, I would sincerely appreciate it if you could hit the thumbs up button. It helps to keep the channel around, lets YouTube know that there's some valuable content here so they can get out and share it. So if you did find anything helpful today or in the recent past, and if you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up button, I would really appreciate that. Okay. Let's take a look here because I know we have some entries. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Qs. All right, so we have Steve in on the Qs with the 520 crossover at, where are we? 397.88. 397.88 for Steve with the 520 crossover. Oops. Okay, good luck on that, Steve. $397.88. Yep, got that one. And thanks, Steve, and happy holidays to you, my friend. Everything that you do. Wiener Dog Trading is in you. And out of half, AGQ. Okay. Tracy says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to all of our newfound friends this year. Thank you, Tracy. Hope you have a good New Year's. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas and holidays as well, you and Paxton. Ava says, no end of day entries. Okay, very good, Ava. And just want to remind everybody, tomorrow the market is closed. Monday through next Friday, I will not be here and doing the podcast. I will be gone the entire week. So make sure to look for those good confluences on the multiple time frames. Be picky about those risk to rewards as well, and follow your rules. And over the weekend, the long weekend, it might be a good idea. Think about your possible 2022 trading resolutions. I think it's a good time to do it when you have some quiet time. Think about things you're doing well. Think about things that you need work on, and change those things. Change the things you need some work on. Right, so I do this I do this over the Christmas break every year, and I'll share with you what that's going to be at the end when I see you a week from Monday. Leva is also out of half of with the rejection of the 50 RSI, right, Leva? Because you took the under 30 over 30. Very good. Added gold replaced with UGL. Oh, you did that one, huh? All right. So I'm going to take you out of here, and I'm going to put you over into UGL. I can't see straight anymore. Let's see. UGL, where are you? Where the heck is it? Oh, I found it. I found it. All right, so we'll put Leva in there as well. Okay. DIA, you're in DIA. Okay. Okay. Wiener Dog says, thank you, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You as well, Karen. Looking forward to our lesson tonight. Sammy says, Happy holidays to everyone. I wish the best for all in the new year. Thank you very, very much, Sammy. Same with you. Jonathan says, have a great Christmas and blessed New Year. I count myself very lucky to have found such a kind, caring, and knowledgeable group. Well, we feel lucky to have you as well, Jonathan. Thank you. Leva says, thank you, Ava, for the switch from GLD to UGL. All right, so I got Leva's trades taken care of. I've got Karen's trades taken care of. I have Steve's trades taken care of. What's going on after hours? Apple down. Adobe unchanged. DIA up 10 cents. Gold up 4 cents. Lulu unchanged. Merck up a couple pennies. The Q's up 23 cents. SPY up 6 cents. Twitter up 9 cents. VIXI up 1 penny. Mike sees, thank you for everything you put into the guidance and mentoring, Greg. Happy holidays to everyone. Thank you, Mike. Happy holidays to you. Appreciate it. Have a great Hanukkah. Paxton says, have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, Greg. Love you, my friend. Thanks for everything. Love you guys too. Love everyone. And yeah, so it's going to be weird not being around doing the podcast next week. So just follow your rules, everybody. Do what we talk about every day, okay? And then, of course, tomorrow the market is closed. And what a great poem from Frank. So listen, before I let you go, I guess this will be the last one of the year, but if we all do one random act of kindness daily, we just might set the world in the right direction. This is by Martin Kornfeld. It's great. It's a great saying. It's something I try to do every day. Let's go out, try to do one nice thing for another human being today. If you could also do one nice thing for an animal today, that would make them feel great as well. I promise you, I was raised with a lot of animals. I know they appreciate acts of kindness just like humans do. So, maybe this should be your New Year's resolution. Just consider it. Yeah? All right. All right, everybody, I think that is it. Thank you so much for coming. If you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up button before you click out of here, I would really appreciate that. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Be good, be safe, drive safe. Really enjoy your holidays over the weekend. Be good traders next week. Think about some potential year-end resolutions to implement into 2022. Sit down in a quiet place. Think about it. I'm sure you can think of things that you're doing well. I'm sure you can think of things that you are not doing well and need improvement on as well. And we can get going on January 3rd, which I think is the last. Oh, that's not correct. Yeah, January 3rd is when we'll be back. Monday of 2022. All right. Well, thanks so much, everyone. I'll miss you guys. I really will. Marilee is here with vark.tech. I don't know what that is. I know I've tried to look at that before. But all right. Well, that's it, everyone. Take care. Thank you so much. Happy holidays. Have a safe holiday. Have a lot of fun. Enjoy. And I will see you on January 3rd. Thanks again, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. U.S. government required disclaimer. Stock, options, futures, and forex trading is not appropriate for everyone. While there is a potential for large rewards, there is also a substantial risk of loss associated with trading. The material in this video or live broadcast is not geared towards any particular individual or to any particular financial situation and is not intended to meet the particular investment objectives of any viewer. This video or live broadcast, like all instructional materials produced by Gossett Trading and Mentoring LLC, is created and published for informational and educational purposes only. Any and all information contained in, implied, or referenced by this video or live broadcast is not to be construed as investment advice, and no representation is made that any individual or entity involved in production of this video or live broadcast is an investment or financial advisor or is registered or authorized to give any financial advice. We are publishers and educators only. Therefore, the various producers of this video or live broadcast will not accept liability for any loss or damage of any kind which may arise either directly or indirectly out of the use of any of this material, including any loss of profit. No representation is made that any account or investment will or is likely to achieve the profit or losses demonstrated. We recommend consultation with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment decision. This video or live broadcast is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell any security, financial instrument, or financial product of any kind. Notice is hereby given that any individual or entity involved in production of this video or live broadcast or their clients may have an interest in any security, financial instrument, or financial product mentioned or referenced. Any simulated or hypothetical performance result depicted does not represent actual trading and therefore may under or overcompensate for the impact of various market factors such as lack of liquidity. Thank you.